could still be playing Legend ZA right now. Wouldn't that be just fucking delightful? Greetings and felicitations, assorted children of the internet. I am the Logician, and the fated day has come. I am, in fact, continuing my nonsensical Nuzlocke of Pokemon Crystal. Now, which version of Pokemon Crystal? Well, that's complicated. Now, for those of you playing the home game, this is a special blend of Nuzlocke. And for those who are unfamiliar with that term, a Nuzlocke is a run of a Pokemon game wherein you adhere to self-enforced rules to make the game more challenging. Namely, you can only catch the first Pokemon you encounter on each route, and if that Pokemon faints for any reason, it is considered dead and can no longer be used. Now, that would be fucked up enough. However, like in most things in life, I decided this needed to be far more difficult and far more complicated than it already was, and decided to impose additional rules, making this what I like to refer to as a Triplocke, wherein every time a Pokemon dies, not only do I not get to use them anymore, I have to roll on a fancy-dancy wheel to see which version of the game, or which game in general, I have to play next, because this is not just a single game Nuzlocke. No. This is a Nuzlocke of 3 games. Or in this case, 3 versions of the same game. Pokemon Crystal 251, Pokemon Crystal Vietnamese, and Pokemon Crystal Randomized. Now, my party unfortunately got wiped to Whitney last stream, and, I considered that run to be essentially dead, but then I remembered I still technically had 3 Pokemon. Well, 2.5. One of them's an egg. So, if I die again, I will be returning to that ROM. Potentially. It all depends on a spin of the wheel. Anyway, that's not important right now. What's important is what I'm playing tonight. What I'm playing is a randomized ROM of Pokemon Crystal. And, as I mentioned before, I seem to love the idea of making life unnecessarily difficult for myself, because there are additional rules to this Nuzlocke in addition to what I've already mentioned. For starters, with this randomized ROM, there will be a strict level cap pertaining to each of the gym leaders, and I am not allowed to use healing items in battle. And also, I am only allowed to catch Pokemon that were introduced in Gen 2. Now, that's already restricting enough, but take into consideration that all the Pokemon I'll be encountering in this ROM are randomized, and you've got yourself a recipe for, well, content if nothing else. So, I've already wasted enough time. So we might as well get things started. Let us, in fact, commence forth. My word. Now, as I mentioned before, can I even play video games at this point? The question is, do I want to? As I mentioned before, this is a randomized ROM, and I'm also adhering to a strict rule of only playing Pokemon that were introduced in the Gen 2 games. So, that brings us to the choice of my starter. As you can see here, we, of course, have the usual selection of 3. Let's see what we have on the left. So that's a Kantomon. On the right, also a Kantomon. Now, I'm gonna give y'all 3 fucking guesses as to what's in the middle. And keep in mind, I went through 3 fucking ROMs. 3 randomized ROMs to try and find at least one starter that was introduced in Gen 2. Only one of those ROMs had a Gen 2 starter. So just take any kind of wild guess as to what is awaiting me in this ball in the middle. Just out of your wildest dreams. Fuck you, that's what? That is the correct answer, Koshe. Say hello to our starter for the randomized run. Megcargo. Yeah, he's fine, so long as I don't run into any ground or water types. And keep in mind, this is a level 5 Megcargo. And, yeah. By the way, take a wild guess as to what the most common Pokemon is. What is the most commonly occurring Pokemon type in the franchise? Give you a wild guess. It's not Megcargo's best friend. Garbage, I mean, at this point, yes. Considering everything humanity is doing to it. So, we'll just have to fucking hope and pray that we don't run into any water types. Or ground types. Or rock types. I keep forgetting if it's rock specifically or ground that fire is not great with. Probably both. Either way, we're kind of fucked. Now, here's another thing. I randomized what time it was in this ROM. I randomized whether I was femme or mask presenting. And I'm gonna continue randomizing things, including the names of our Pokemon. Jesus fucking Christ. Alright, so our lovely friend Megcargo here is going to be named Freya. Okay. It's not bad. There we are. And nice. I can think of far worse names. Alrighty then. And with that, we have attained our first Pokemon. And thus starts the trick or treat segment of this lovely Nuzlocke. So first let me save. Also, do let me know how the volume of the game is compared to me. But anyway, let's go ahead and spin the wheel, because every time I obtain something like a gift Pokemon or a badge or an HM, I get to spin for some kind of delicious treat. And yeah, no, this really sets the tone. Okay. So, it's looking like I'm gonna have to start dipping into these Sour Patch Kids. Ah, boy. Alright. while I'm spending the next hour and a half trying to get this shit out of my teeth. It's high time we got this journey started. Now, the good news is the actual death rule of Nuzlocke doesn't start until after I get Pokeballs. So, let's just take a look at dear Freya and see what she's got to offer us. Alright, so level 5. Smog, Ember, Rock Throw. Okay, so I may stand corrected. It might turn out that we are okay in terms of moves. But this is still a level 5 Macargo, so we shall see. Let's see. What item are you holding? A berry? I might want to actually let you hold on to that, just in case. Alright, so let's see what hell awaits us in this grass. Alright, so let's get in some training while we're on our way. Ah, boy. I still can't believe it. I had to sift through 3 different randomized ROMs before I found a single starter that was introduced in Gen 2. I mean, again, we could have done significantly worse, but it is still... Also, it's not looking like our chances for finding a Johtomon in the grass here are going to be particularly high. Ah, yes, bird. 7. Alright. Not bad. So, 2 normal types so far. And a Ditto. Yeah. Once again, still all Kantomon. What a fucked up dog. Yeah, I know, right? Selective breeding has gone too far. Alright. Let's heal up our dog. And I don't believe we can buy balls yet. Nope, not just yet. Next we have this route, which may end up being a bit more promising in terms of encounters. You know? I mean, we could do worse. Like, once again, I do wish, sincerely, that we had access to Pokeballs right now. I'll even say that, like, so... Here's a little additional insight into Jeez, well, I mean, I guess we're fine if we get a Porygon, but we can't anyway. So, another one of the rules I had in place for this is that the rules would be getting stricter depending on which version of the game I play. It'd be the loosest with 251. You know, there'd be no level cap. I'd get 3 chances to choose a Mon, or to catch a Mon if they showed up, you know, on the route. If I wasn't finding any Johto ones, I could try 3 times and then move on. Use healing items, you know, all that stuff. And that would be getting progressively more restricted from 251 to Vietnamese to randomized. I rolled randomized, so this is going to be the harshest, most rule-burdened run in the Triplocke. So, I'm only going to get 1 chance on each route to catch a Mon that originated in the Gen 2 games. If I encounter a single Pokemon in that route and it's not a Gen 2 Mon, I have to move on. That is the rule for the randomized ROM. So you can imagine why I'm feeling a bit down in the proverbial dumps. I am doing it to myself, and this is why I'm not a Poketuber. I would not be able to do this shit consistently. I don't hate myself that much. I did also randomize the player's name as well, by the way. Alright, now, I have to double check. Do I have Pokeballs now? Yep. However, I did get an egg, so that is another spin of the wheel. Let's see. And this time, we're going spicy. So that means I'm gonna have to break out the Red Hots. Okay. Just get one of those. Already off to a rollicking good start. Yep. Once again, you would think, given the delicate nature of the good doctor's work, they would have at least a modicum more of security other than none. Let's get in some rock throws. Just making this as tedious as possible, aren't you, Rapidash? Alright, so it is rock. I just realized, yeah, fighting is also going to be an issue. And steel. Oh, God. I mean, I suppose the good news here is that with limited with my catches being far more limited this time around, that means that my my starter is more than likely going to be leveling up substantially quicker. Ah, boy. her up. And then, let's go and meet Shit for Brains. Boy, don't you lecture me with your $30 haircut. Of fucking course. How much you want to bet it already knows a water move? Oh boy. Nope. Alright, so we got off easy there. Not particularly. I'm gonna be real with you, Silver. I do find it hilarious that, like, in the original, he just straight up says, "My name is insert name here." Whereas in, like, the remakes, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, he's like, he doesn't even tell you his name out loud, but he just fucks off, and then you happen to see his ID when he drops it on the ground. I mean, granted, I suppose it makes a little more sense than, like, the pronunciation of his name in that moment being some sort of unknowable eldritch horror, but... It also just sort of succeeds in making it so you don't have to take him as seriously. He's like, I'm gonna beat you up and take your lunch money. Proceeds to drop his fucking... Weenie Hut Jr.'s ID card. Alright. Okay. And once again, it is time for us to randomize the name. So... go ahead and Riz. Ah, yes. Bitchless, Rizless, hopeless. So. Roman and Riz. Fantucking-fastic. Alright. The funny thing is, like, in the original, like green, red, and blue, like, there isn't really an explanation given that I can recall from Oak saying, like, oh, you're on your journey, why not take on the Pokemon League? It's just sort of there. And, like, at least not that I can immediately remember. Whereas, like, Elm here is like, oh, well, if you're, so long as you're doing this, you might as well consider da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Because plot. Alright. sir. I'm good. You're not wrong. Alright, so... one and done. Let's see what we have on this route. Anything from Johto. Anything at all. Nope. Alright, that's this route dead. Ah, boy. The tone has been set. I should probably pick up a berry here while I'm... You fucker of mothers. I could have had a Xatu. God damn it. I'm mad, because I like Xatu. Despite the unfortunate cultural appropriation involved in Natu and Xatu. Alright, so... attempt number 2. One and done. Let's see it. Okay. You know what? I can fuck with Ursaring. Ursaring has potential. Question is, will an Ember kill it? No. Okay. Here we go. So the good news is that I managed to find a Jotamon. The bad news is that even with it being young, it still has the catch rate of an Ursaring. Which is a Pokemon I don't believe shows up until around Mount Silver. So there's a good chance I'm about to lose all my fucking Pokeballs. Yep, it is looking that way. Looks like it's gonna be the Freya run. Well, Freya and whatever the fuck comes out of the egg. Alright, let's see it. And there's 2 routes dead. Perfect. Okay. Ah, boy. Alright, so... first and foremost... I can already tell this is going to be memorable. Also, while I'm here, I should probably also... let's see. trying to remember where I put the egg graphic. Ah, here we are. Because clearly this is of the utmost importance right now. Alright. Alright. That'll do, Egg. That'll do. On the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. Actually, you know what? There. Now my body matches my brain. Fuck off. Fuck right off. I'm sorry, it's not you, Weepin' Bell, it's me. We're both weeping at the moment. Because that's the lovely oh, fuck. No, absolutely not. As if I wasn't under enough stress. They're throwing fucking Wobbuffets at me. For the uninitiated, Wobbuffets are known Nuzlocke killers. Their signature, well, not even signature, but their most infamous moves are Mirror Coat and Counter, which basically double and give back the damage of special and physical moves, respectively. And once again, right out the gate, I'm being met with fucking water types. Water and rock types. Good news is that I'm double this thing's level. Of course. Remember what I was saying about water-type Pokemon being among the most common? Rich Girl Forest. Thank you, Rich Girl Forest. Trans icon. So yeah, it's not just the wild Pokemon or the gift Pokemon. They're all random. Rich Girl Jessica. Alright. This one I'm somewhat more comfortable with, though. Watch it have fucking explosion. See, oh, oh, good! Good, just what I always wanted. It's perfectly right. It's just what I always wanted, a Halloween fright. And it's lowering my defense, which is peachy. Strange one before. Yeah, isn't it? Isn't it strange? Isn't it ironic? Don't you think? I hate you. Fucking grass pog. Although I can take some modicum of comfort in knowing that forever, however frustrated I may be with Weepin' Bell, the Pokemon community is still butthurt over Mega Victory Bell. While I have a lull in the action here, I should double check what fucking Faulkner's levels are, because I'm gonna have to be adhering to a strict level cap with this run. God fucking damn it. God fucking damn it. Okay, no good. Oh, okay. So, the level cap is 9. What's wrong with Mega Victory Bell? I mean, I think it's funny. I mean, I hate Megas in general, but so many people were so fucking butthurt over Mega Victory Bell being goofy looking. And I guess they wanted something badass from a Victory Bell, of all things. Here's the thing. Anything that makes someone who likes Mega Evolution mad, I'm gonna be fucking soaking it in. Just Googled it, it's hilarious. Yeah, no, I can imagine. I want to fucking kill this thing so bad. I want to fucking kill this thing so bad. But I can't, because the level cap is 9. What do you mean I can't escape? I can't fight any more battles. I literally can't fight any more battles until I get to the gym. Oh, God. Should I save it? No. Oh, yeah, I forgot that happened, because you can actually go to your mom and tell her you're leaving. Oh, God. Oh, this is, technically a new route. Let's see if we can catch anything. You know? Redemption for the missing Xatu? The problem is, if I hit this with anything, I'll more than likely kill it. Let's start with one Pokeball. Oh, thank fuck. Okay, so. Give a nickname to Natu. Yep. And thus we go to. Wrong thing. So, generate name. Kazuyuki. Okay. Sure. Did I misspell that? Kazv... Fucking... I mean, might as well. This might as well happen. Kaz... Yeah. Welcome to the team, Kazakhstan. Fuck me, running. Okay. And the name raider is all the way in Goldenrod, so... We'll have to stick with Kazuyuki for now. Speaking of... There we go. So what do you know? Kazuyuki. Peck and Lear. Okay. Could be doing far worse. I will say, there's a prime opportunity for Kazuyuki to get some experience at Sprout Tower. Star Piece. Could also, actually, yeah, no, we can get a Pokemon here as well. Right, what do we got? Of course not. Okay. Never mind. You should maybe nix the only crystal. No. I mean, that's the whole point of this, is to be difficult. Oh. Speaking of. Okay. Good. You fucker of mothers. I mean, here's we have the egg. We technically have the egg. It'll be fine. Let's see. Just need to make our way out of here. There we are. Alright, Violet City. It'll be fine, he said not so confidently. But it wasn't fine. It wasn't fine at all. I will say, though, that there is a bit of a complication in the level cap. Because Faulkner, his highest level Pokemon is level 9. However, if I remember correctly, I think there are other trainers in the gym that have level 10 Pokemon? I have to double check that. But I think... oh, well, no, actually. Golden Crystal. Yeah, no. I mean, I'm still gonna go by the general rule that, like, by the time I get to the gym, like, whatever happens in there, level-wise, it's gonna be fine. It's just a matter of, so long as I stepped into the gym at the level cap, that's what matters. Alright. However, I do think I want to level up Kazuyuki a bit. And to do that, let me just double check. Yep, Kazuyuki's up front. I forgot. I don't know how I forgot, but I forgot about the randomized trainers. But it wasn't fine. It wasn't fine at all. Mantine. Well, I'm glad Kazuyuki's out there and not fucking... I've already forgotten her name. Freya. That's what it was, Freya. I mean, this is the thing with Nuzlockes. They're supposed to put you on edge and make you extra careful. I also, oh yeah! Another thing I, ensured with this, because it's supposed to be the hardest of the 3 ROMs, all the battles are on set, so I don't get the opportunity to switch out my Pokemon. Oh, joy of joys. Well, I mean, while I am here. Okay. Oh. Yep, there's that. There's that! Goodbye, Kazuyuki. And now I have no choice but to overlevel. Thus soft-locking myself. What this means, Pusea, that I have two options. One, I throw the run for the randomized run, or two, I wait until the egg hatches and raise that up to level 9 to lead with. Because Faulkner's strongest Mon is level 9, and now that Freya is level 10, I can't use it in the gym! However, first things first. Because this is a death. Ah, damn it. Alright. Well. So, this is where things get interesting. Because that was a death. Which means now I have to go to the wheel. And from there, choose which ROM to play next. Either 251 or Vietnamese. Looks like we're playing Vietnamese. Excellent. Okay. Alright. So now... time for another clean slate. I'm just saying this means I actually have to read everything. Oh no, absolutely. That's the charm of Pokemon Vietnamese Crystal. Elimina. Do you believe this means, Actually, no, I should keep Switch mode on, because I'm trying to think. Didn't know there was a Pokemon... Oh. Baby. Baby Goblin Baby. I forget you are child. That thing is... No, I do think I want it to be on set. Alright, so it's going to be on set. There's going to be a level cap. However... I'm trying to remember if I healed any of my Pokemon during battle in the last one. Maybe you should change this from Fanfare Friday to Frustration Friday. I mean, listen, people love Nuzlocks. They love watching people suffer playing Pokemon. Are you a boy or a girl? Let's go girl this time. Welcome. It's Elf's World. Please check the time. As fuck. We'll do reversed time. How many minutes? Oh my! 8-hour 32M. Oh, sleep over. Go to the Elf's World. Welcome. Everyone call me Elf Monster. Elves here are called Monster. They existed everywhere. Ellipses. They play friendly, help each other, live with people. But we don't understand them entirely. There are many secrets inside to know these riddles. I do a investigation for every day. Please tell me, what is your name? What are we thinking, chat? Are we landing zone? Are we Are we zone hentai? Are we the losers squad? Marilyn Manson? You know what? Fine. Do you get ready? Your story will start from now at once. For the future, you will meet many trials and hardships, bitter and sweet, to explore the dreams. Let's go to the monsters' world. Start. See you later. Just a brief tangent, by the way. I much prefer Chris's model here to What's-Her-Face from Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Like, because she doesn't look like a fucking Raggedy Ann cosplayer. The adjoining Dr. Wu found you and want to do something. I have concerns, Mother. Yes, remember it. The repaired elf gear is taken. I know it. Gets elf gear. The elf gear is omitted, Juchi, and will not be an independent coach without it. Yes, didn't write the week. Wrote it before using. What is today? Friday, okay? Yes. Remember, how to use phone? Insert pic of Juchi. Select the holy figure, okay? Tell no. Can be log on automatically if make call. Find it and log on. So simply, very good. Ellipses. One of our greatest thinkers. The famous Wuxi Monster Graduate School. What? Don't stare at me always. Wushiji says, Miss, I am waiting for you. I call you today for something to request you. Now, I am making a new research into Elf. Wish you to cooperate. In fact, I am writing its data to publish in Academy, and something to know for a long time. I think, can you look after the elf? Grasped lately. For me? For you, Doc, anything. Miss, thanks. This help, my business. If this research is published, we'll make more progress to uncover the fan of Elf. Wait to see. It's so... You know, if you need a moment by yourself, Doc. I have a friend called Elf Grandfather. He found a very strange thing. It's a big find, spreaded greatly. Now, he sent a mail wrote, "This is true certainly. We all care the matter, but I and my helper are busy for the research awfully. I feel shy. Do you see it for me?" I feel like I'm having a fucking stroke. The elf! I want to breed! Sir, what you and your elves do together in the privacy of your lab is your business and yours alone. Is put into the box. Is it free rent? God, probably. For the elf will become his companion. Select, please. Now, to clarify, I don't think that these are... I don't think these are randomized, so... And Cyndaquil. See, that's gonna fucking throw me off for a little bit. Wusiji says, "Do you change fired elf into a big wind of fire?" You know, I think I'll pass. Think slowly and decide. Again, were it my choice... Water. Elf Little Crocodile. Will do. And... it's just fucking Chi-Chi. It's just Chi-Chi. Like, everything from the fucking colon 3 mouth to me knowing for a fucking fact that she loves Chikorita. Grass Elf. Keeg Leader. May like? You know what? Even if it's not my first choice, I may in fact like. I think it's the best. Gain Quiok from Woo. Gain Quiok. Name for pet? Oh, I know the name for pet. It's gonna be shorthand for Chi-Chi. Elf Grandfather lives in front of G.I. City, and Forthright leads here. Easy to understand. Is it, though? Yeah, we're gonna be doing the cha-cha slide right out of this lab. I tell you, my tell no. Before, if you have something, give me a ring. Sir, once again, I am a child, and what you do with your elf is your business, but leave me out of it. Log on the tell no of CG Doctor. If the elf is injured, use the machine freely to cure. Then, request you. I give you this for I trust you. Believed you. Will use it. Alright, everyone get ready to screen cap. This is what you've all been waiting for. Receive drug. Drug. Bag fuck. Come on, Clippers, you know what to do. I do love that one chat comment is covering my eyes. A little water will make us in a mess, for we are only 2 men to deal with it. Again, gentlemen, I beseech you, leave me in your elf mess, like, separate fucking issues. Alright. Now, what is Pidgey called? Wild Lap. Go away. I agree. Go the fuck away. Prize and bite. Now, I want to say prize is probably growl. Let's find out. Oh no, prize is tackle. Alright, and bite. Bite is growl. That will not get confusing at all. Surprise! That's just it. It's Chi-Chi's very own pickle surprise. So, I'll say this. I think... God. First of all, I'm going back to fucking heal. Second of all... I will consult you, chat. We can choose one of two rules to implement with this ROM. We can either keep the level cap, or we can keep the only one attempt per route. We have to do one of them. So either we don't have to worry about over-leveling our Pokemon, or we get 3 chances per route to find something from Johto. And so we have 1 vote for keeping the level cap. Pusea, do you have any opinion to throw into the ring here? You love doing this to yourself. I mean, love is a strong word. So, Lore, we are currently trying to determine which rule to implement. Either keeping to the level cap, or... Basically, our options are this. Either we do away with the level cap, and can just over-level our Pokemon without having to worry about it, or we can make it so that I can still get 3 attempts per route to find a Johtomon, instead of just limiting it to 1 attempt. It's not about fun, it is about challenge, unfortunately. Still don't know what any of this means, so I'm just gonna side with... Okay, so that's 2 votes for keep the level cap. What say you, Lore? Another wild lap. Literally have no opinions, great. Helpful as always, Lore. Alright, so I guess we're keeping the level cap. I was kind of hoping for the other option, but, you know, the people have spoken. Which is Fantucking-fastic because Chi-Chi is a grass type. Alright, so we're keeping the level cap then. We'll be able to heal in battle. I mean, that's just my usual sarcasm, Lord. There's no actual offense meant. Yes, let's get to the next town. Escaped perfectly. I mean, you're not wrong. I'm a male VTuber. Alright. Easy. Alright, so... the good news is that there seems to be a fair number of Mon to catch. I mean, the good news is because both in the randomized ROM and this ROM, the hours are oriented to the day, it means I'm gonna have access to a lot of non-creepy crawly bug-type Pokemon. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love bug-type Pokemon. However, they are not gonna be helpful. Like, especially for Faulkner. Ah, yes, Ladybug. Of course, I spoke too soon about bug types. You are Miss... Usiji, Doctor. Call Z is waiting for you. Let Wu Doctor investigate the thing. Gain magical egg. From grandfather. Odd egg, pocket fuck. A couple is breeding the grasped monsters. That is them. Once again, what these old men get up to with their elves is not the business of any child. Maybe send out a mail about the research of monsters evolving. Damn. That's gonna go viral. Dr. Wu is unique. Anyway, outside, Wujid Doctor accepts this point. Inviting everyone to my monster fuck party. Yeah, apparently. Wu Doctor knows it. So this is Wujide. You are Miss... I am Wujidi to study the monster. Well, what about the elves? I asked my old friend, Monster Grandfather. He says there is a cortege. Perhaps. I can't read any of this shit. Comes from Dr. Usiji, so I am waiting. Oh, you take a scarce monster. And, with reason, this is the reason why. Mr. Usiji requests you. but he gave you the monster. I can accept the reason. I and Wusiji are the same, researcher. Oh, there's a plot twist. By day, I'm Wusiji. By night, I'm fucking your mom. And elves and monsters and whatever the fuck else lies in the woods. We think the monster is our important friend. If it's you, you must look after them well. Yes, I see you and want to request you a thing. In fact, you look the illustrated handbook. It uses Spirey technique to automatically record the data of grasped monsters. Gain the illustrated handybook from Wijidi. If you meet with many monsters, I wish you use and look after them well. Within an inch of forgetting it, I do so all the time. Now, I will go back to Zhaojin City to make radio programs. Bye, Miss... Request you. Do you want to go to Ujidi? Let monsters have a rest. They'll be better. Request you. Many people seem to be requesting me, and that's concerning. Hello, Miss... What is this? Too bad. Go back soon. Die. I gotta change my fucking number. There is tree with fruit. Fruit and fruit got. Fruit bag fuck. You chose the right name, chat. I mean, it's no fruit roll-up, but it'll do. Anti-find. Anti-bag fuck. God, I cannot fight anything. Aiko. Oh, that's the Pokedex. Elf. I mean, I want to at least get Chi-Chi up to level 7. Stand to be. Jesus. I still love Go Away. Spettle Hemp. Ah! It's me, Petal. Petal and their famous hemp. Hit to key. Petal, Fald. Alright. Oh, shit, I forgot. I need to... I never... Ah, there we go. Yeah. Go. And just one more. Of course. Because once again... Oh, shit! I just realized. We got the egg through all that alphabet soup, so technically... It's time to do another spin. Not for a game, but for a treat. Oh. Oh, the wheel is, The wheel is having a time remembering that it exists. Oh, same. Ah, boy, come on. Can you please? What I miss? Well, apparently the wheel is not working. That's what. Ah, fine. You know what? Fuck it. If the wheel isn't going to cooperate, it's going to come down to a roll of the die. So 1 through 6 is going to be sweet. 7 through 12 is going to be sour. And then 13 through 18 is going to be spicy. 19 or 20 is going to be a reroll. A reroll. So that's going to be sour. Okay, fine. See, this is why you have backup systems. Oh my god. Alright, so. Out with the spicy and with the sour. Seems about right for this stream. This is why I brought water. Okay. So. Still love go away. Not decided. I mean, it's a tough choice in Petal's defense here. Senbon Sakura Kageyoshi. Let the petals fall. Alright, so let's heal up Chi-Chi. Good morning, the Monster Center. Monster strength is recovering. Let your monster Hane a rest. You know, first time for everything. Then give me it first. Waiting you for a long time, these monsters you handed me are all renew. Come again, please. Have a good one, Joy. You had gained monitors from graduate school, but you are so weak. It's a great pity. What? What do you say, me? You don't know. There is nothing to do. I have good monster. What's the matter? I tell you. Well, apparently actions speak louder than words. To compete. Now, I don't think it knows any fire-type moves, so I think we should be fine. Especially considering I'm 2 levels higher. I mean, the other part is that I don't have any Pokeballs left, so even if I die here, it's not gonna end the run. hit to key. Oh, well, there's the berry. Nice. Alright, well, I just learned a new move. Contra Want. Win. Are you glad after winning? As prize, 300. I am a monster. Coach. The first mankind all over the world. Okay. Alright. So let's go ahead and make our police report. Which, on the one hand, ACAB. On the other, it is the only way that we can positively identify our, red-headed stepchild of a rival. As if the elf in this graduate school is stolen, it's heard from Woo Doctor. It's the youth, due with red and long hairs. Really? Fight with the coach like hell? I mean, it was hard, but I wouldn't say hell. Don't say your name. Alright, chat, what are we thinking? Enemy's name. So, if we are what two letters are we gonna use for our friend here? Well, I guess it doesn't have to be 2 letters, but... Actually, you know what? Can you make his name look like a dick? Were it so easy, however, I do have a thematic. Proper choice. I see. Only these. Thank you for your help. Oh wait, I think I need to... Not successful. Oh, yes, what did he find? Give magical egg to Dr. Wu. This is... Maybe this is Elf's egg? If it's true, it will be a great finding. Ing? Gain the illustrated handbook from Dr. Wujido? Wujiduo? I'm gonna butcher these pronunciations, chat. That's just something we're gonna have to deal with. I'm apologizing in advance. Yeah, Wara, yeah. Miss... it's true? A marvelous thing! What do you say? Dr. Wu can know the coach's ability, can't he? Sorry, can't he? You may have the ability and... diathesis to be a champion. Elf's is close to you. I think you may challenge others. This side is near to Guizhang Gymnasium. Miss before you become a champion, you should say goodbye to your mother. I'm good. Miss I give you this for you'll make the illustrated icon. Making the illustrated icon needs elves, so only throw the box to wild elves. You'll grasp it. Once again, chat. Huge ball. Bag fuck. Remember when videos game were good? Huge ball bag fuck is my new catchphrase. Exactly. As if you want to grasp how many you have grasped. Don't I teach it to you? The means to catch it? Yes? As such, it will do. If the monster you want appears, learn by heart to rotate like Bell. Alright, and because you all decided that I should stick with the level cap, we're gonna get 3 attempts at finding a Gen 2 Pokemon in the grass of each route. So there's our first nope. Yes, go away. Okay, Centret. Good. Sorry, Ood. Let's throw one huge ball. This is actually kind of fucking hilarious, considering this thing is kind of a Tunic. Okay. No! Elf come out. Well, congratulations. Alright, success. Ood caught. Yes, those are letters and numbers. Key! Alright, what are we naming our squirrely little friend here? Ood Pet. All right. Well, I mean, I suppose I did ask. Are you happy, Kosha? This is why we can't have nice things. Sunston got. Alright. We've got a fair bit of money, so... Huge ball. And... oh. There we are. And one more huge ball for good measure. Alright. So, what do we have here? Alright, so there's our first nope. Our second nope. Oh, well, I forgot to get a berry, so... Our last attempt, and... 3 nopes. Okay, so no Pokemon on this route. Well, the good news is that we have an additional route after this one, as well as a cave to check, so... Actually, no, the cave, because... The thing is, I used the excuse of, like... oh, Zubat can count because Crobat exists now, or Slowpoke counts because Slowking exists now, but that's not going to be applying to this ROM. So we do have at least the one route before like, Violet City. There's that much. However, we now have to worry about keeping Chi-Chi at level 9. And because equals 3 over here is so low, we're going to have to be very careful about leveling them up. In fact, I think, unfortunately, to that end, we should probably backtrack a bit and get started on leveling up our friend Mr. Half an Inch. Well, how would you pronounce it, Gaucher? Actually, no. I ask, but God knows it's probably gonna be fucking flagged by the chat censorship system. They can't flag me, I'm a mod. You say that. Oh, thank God, it's just your splash. Alright, oh, that reminds me, actually. I need to change this. I mean, pick one. I mean, you're just testing the fucking system at this point. No, you know how you want to really fucking test it? Write down the words "fingers in." See if that's still getting flagged. There it is! So fingers in got flagged. Sex-based terms. Damn. Alright. So the good news is that this Yuzi, as it were, only seems to be using Splash. Hopefully, this should mean that, that Ray William Johnson here is gonna be gaining up a fair amount of, experience. Brother! It's not over yet. Is faster. Jesus, so that was a crit or a hit to key. It was a good thing I did hit to key, otherwise, fucking... Oh, you... fucking bitch. Chi-Chi, get out here. Watching though. I mean, what the fuck is Control? Oh, it's Razor Leaf, I think. Yeah, that's enough fun there. Also, Crochet, if you would be so kind as to take care of that bot. Look at that, you two have Pokemon. Well, for the moment. We'll see how long it lasts, because I need to level up this one. Once again, a wild lap. Surprise! Ah, yes. Everyone's favorite part of any Nuzlocke run. Grinding. Now, the thing is, I said in a previous stream that I want to try and get at least one gym badge per stream. However, I'm not entirely certain that's gonna be possible at the rate things are going this stream. Damn. This fucking Pidgey is, well, time for you to prove your worth. There we go. Okay. You know, it's usually the youth who are blamed for all the loitering. But that old man, he played 9, and he's wasting all our time with the knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. Who let him out of the home? I feel as though I may be unwell this stream. I couldn't tell you how. Just the inkling that there might be something amiss. Again, thank fuck I didn't get a Hoppip. Like, don't get me wrong, like, the whole jump left line is cute enough, but like, this thing literally only knows Splash. If I can find another Hoppip, I think that'll be a good cue to move on to the next, oh, well, this should still be fine. There's another crit. I don't like how many crits these Pidgeys are getting. Sorry, laps. There we go. Smokewant. Damn. You know, the first part of recovering from a problem is admitting that you have said problem, my friend. So let's see if we can get our little friend here up to level 6 before taking on our first trainer with them. Now, what is smoke? Is this fucking sand attack or smoke screen? Oh, it's defense curl. Okay. God. You know, as confusing as this is, at least I'm not playing fucking Pokemon H. For one of my faves. Hello, Jamie! I am so sorry for what's probably going to happen to this furret. And for the name that was given it by my chat. So, to provide a bit of context, this is what I like to call a trick-or-treat Triplocke, where every time I lose a Pokemon, I have to spin a wheel to select a new version of the game to play. Either Pokemon Crystal 251, where I can catch all 251 Pokemon available in Gen 2. Pokemon Vietnamese Crystal, which I'm currently playing, which is just Pokemon Crystal translated from English to Vietnamese and back into English. Or a randomized ROM of Crystal, where all of the Pokemon that I obtain or that are used by trainers are randomized. However, every time I get something like a gift Pokemon or earn a gym badge or an HM, then I spin a wheel again to determine what sort of confectionery, or not even confectionery, candy I get. Something sweet, spicy, or sour. Right now, I am playing Vietnamese Crystal after already having lost one of my Pokemon from the randomized ROM. So the mood may be a bit on the more dour side of things. Also, Pokemon H, it's very much what's on the tin, Pusea. Just imagine a ROM hack of Pokemon Red and Blue where literally every line of text and every single Pokemon you encounter is replaced with the letter H. That is literally all it is. It is completely indecipherable and is basically one big shitpost of a ROM. I mean, here's the thing. I don't hate myself that much. Salty DK Dan, on the other hand, to my knowledge, was the first person to play that ROM to completion. All the way through the Pokemon League. First Pokemon game was Pokemon Yellow, never played Red or Blue. You were probably inspired by the anime, weren't you? Oh no, not the pedal hemp. Anything but that. Alright, time to prove your worth. My brother had it for his Game Boy. Now that tracks. I mean, here's the thing. The appeal of Pokemon Yellow is that it was like a tie-in game with the anime. And a lot of people, because of that, have come to the conclusion that Pokemon Yellow was the first tertiary version of Pokemon, when in fact, that is not the case. The first third version was Pokemon Blue. Because in Japan, the first two games that came out were Red and Green. And then Blue was the improved upon version that got essentially adapted into the Red and Blue that the rest of the world knows today. I'm less disappointed because I thought H stood for some... Oh, okay, no. That's Moemon that you're thinking of. Let me down again. The world let us down when it gave us Moemon. Alright, so... let's get into our first, non-redhead related battle. Something finding elves. You looks weak. Oh, you looks month. So how about that? Compete. Camel start. Ah, yes. I remember the old days watching Lawrence of Arabia on the silver screen ride this across the desert. Just being the safe side, I think I'll use Defense Curl. Oh, no, it is really... it is really trying to whittle me down. This motherfucker. I could have killed him by now. Fuck it. That's a good thing I used my fucking Defense Curl. Lost again. Painful. Alright. Alright, so... let's venture further north. Which I imagine a lot of Americans are doing nowadays. I've seen you in my nightmares, but you can't harm me here. Away with you, Ladybug. Back into the foul void from whence you came. Are you Elf? To challenge? I mean, I haven't checked beneath my earphones lately, but I have the distinct impression you might be thinking of someone else. Smoke. All right. You know, the funny thing is, I set this to set mode. Like, I was considering keeping it on Switch, but I don't think it would have mattered anyway. Because I'm not gonna be recognizing any of the fucking Pokemon names. Stranged! Win just now! Oh yes, we have in fact been Doctor Stranged. Well, I don't know about the rest of you, but I certainly have more times than I care to admit. And no, I will not elaborate on what that means. I should buy some more potions. I cannot. You know, suppose I've gotten too many drugs tucked into my bag, fuck. There's only so much one trainer, or coach as it is, can handle. I'm never gonna get over the go away. I am not a coach. If coaches look face to face, it's signed to fight. I mean, I suppose it depends on the sport. As the substitute of elf, found! Crockett's McCoy to compete. Please pedal, while you still have the chance. I beg of you. Ah, boy. You know, I wonder how that person who put out their original, like, Emerald Nuzlocke comic is doing these days. Because, like, for the uninitiated, the term Nuzlocke originated from some motherfucker who... I don't remember if it was Reddit or 4chan or wherever the fuck. But basically, he came up with the challenge run that we've come to know as a Nuzlocke run. And I forget if he decided to name it after this himself or he got picked up somewhere else. But the name Nuzlocke came from the fact that in his run of Emerald, he had a Nuzleaf that he named after John Locke from the show Lost. Very strong. And I have to wonder just how that motherfucker is doing these days. Of course not. Fucking... Inflation in Vietnam is fucking hell. That's the real monster. No elves, no Team Rocket, no fuckbags. Just the economy. Which just goes to show, regardless of the setting, rather, the only true enemy to mankind is late-stage capitalism. You know, the further back I think about like my own personal history with Pokemon as well, the more I remember having those really fucking sturdy Pokemon guidebooks that I would always buy with each game. Like, did it take some of the mystery out of like progression? Yes, but I was a child and this was back before the days when anyone could easily look up a walkthrough of any video game on the internet. Especially given the speed of my internet where I grew up in this little mountain valley. And the guidebooks were amazing. Oh, I agree. Absolutely, Faith. Like, all that beautiful Sugimori art. Mum. Mr. Woomoo said that Mum want to tell him how to deal with money when he goes to travel. Does Mum save money for him? Well, you tell Mr. Woomoo or Hoo-Hoo or whoever the fuck that I want nothing to do with him. No! Go ahead. Mum stand on you. Die. I really need to get caller ID. Alright, so here we have another opportunity to catch a Mon. Now, for those of you who are late coming in, as a little reminder, I have limited the Pokemon I can catch in this challenge to Pokemon that were introduced in Generation 2. I am giving myself 3 opportunities per route to catch a Pokemon from Generation 2. Alright. Well, I mean, on the one hand, it's Ladybug, or Nuxie. On the other, it is, in fact, better than nothing. Alright. Huge ball used. Regret! Almost. I have the distinct impression that if I try and throw out another attack, it's not going to end well for Nuxie here. I'm sensing a tragic trend. Okay. The Figer Pokemon. Tell its position by taste of liquid from foot. Delicious. Alright, chat, so what are we naming our friend Nuxie Pet here? First name I see. No, Koshé, you already had one. It's someone else's turn. Peels? You know what? Sure. Good old Peels. I mean, it's gonna be molting anyway. I would imagine. It's good for elves to illuminate all around, because we'll investigate inside. Drug find. Drug bag fuck. Leave my new friend alone. Oh yeah, no, Peels is absolutely a good name. Thank you for that one, Faith. Alright. Now, unfortunately, I think the only things waiting for us in the cave are Geodudes and Zubats. Now, in the 251 run, I had the additional caveat that Pokemon like Zubat or Slowpoke counted because their new evolutions, Crobat and Slowking, were introduced in Gen 2. That does not apply to this ROM. It is either a first stage Pokemon that was introduced in Gen 2 or nothing in this one, as well as the randomized ROM. Now let me just double check something. caught many elves. I'm sure you did, Billy. I'm sure you did. So, if I remember correctly, I think this is going to be 3 Caterpies and a Weedle. Damn Petal breaking out their own good smock. So if that was a crit, I don't think we have to worry too terribly much about the Weedle. Or the Caterpie in this case. So after this fight, we should potentially get... There it is, the fuck. Poison. Oh, good. There's the Poison Sting. Alright, friend, it's time for you to go away. Alright, Chi-Chi, you're up. Okay, there we go. What? Yeah, you and me both, kid. Now, here's the issue now. From a boy. Okay. There we go. All right. Huge ball find. Huge ball ball fuck. Grasping a fine elfin dark cave. I expect this elf to challenge Heya Duo, the Guizhang Gymnasium curator. I forgot to get one of these. There is the tree with fruit. Pin and Pin got. Now, the thing is, I can absolutely go to the next route immediately and try and snag another Mon. And also, I probably should have done that in the previous ROM, instead of going to the Sprout Tower alone. That is entirely on me. Yes, the ghost spirit comes. Hasn't he gone to Elf Gymnasium? There, I and Elf can take exercises the coach's common sense. Go here. Okay. So I guess I cannot go that way. There's here. A holy appearance. It is a mystic place. So we can at least catch an unknown here. I think, anyway. Oh, no, wait. The unknown don't show up until I do the puzzle. The building built long time ago. Let people associate Prince Group, Pyramid, Tumulus, etc. Yeah, no, I need to do the fucking Kabuto puzzle, and then I'll be able to catch the unknown here. But first, let me get in the charm of the locals. A big room, but nothing. The thing is, I keep seeing, like, spit over and over again in the actual unknown speak. S-P-I-T-W-A-L... I want to say H? I mean, obviously it's just like... I'm pretty sure this is just random bits of unknown thrown on there. Alright. So let's do the puzzle. You know, it's not every day that I thank my lucky fucking stars I'm autistic. But this is one of those moments where I am feeling more thankful than not. Woo autism indeed. Yay, autism fanfare. As if feel something. Alright, now we can get our unknown encounter. I think that's a C? Anon! Damn. It's the famous Anon of chat fame. Alright, let's go in with a single ball. Okay. I mean, the funny thing is... this is the third ROM we're playing, so I guess C would be appropriate. There are some kinds, all have different powers. Alright, why are we naming this C unknown, everyone? First name I see proposed by someone who hasn't gotten a choice yet. So far, Cochet and Faith have pitch names. Says her name is Anna, though. Well, you know what? I don't think that's for her to decide, unfortunately. I don't make the rules. Pasea, how about you? I said, oh, you, okay. Anon it is. Everybody betray me. I'm fed up with this world. Well, there's another encounter. Could have done better, could have done worse, but here we are. Alright. Now let's see what we have here. That's another nope. Oh, first I need to also add to our next roster picture. So, is there a specific one for this specific unknown? I may have to find one. As well as the I1 from my other one. Okay, so there we are. So attempt number 2. That's another nope. Every time with the fucking go away. Well, you know what? I'm actually going to go ahead and push this lapse shit in. Oh, damn. Sand attack seems to be lowering its own fucking accuracy. Alright. Now we have 2 Pokemon at level 8. 1 at level 5. And 1 at level 4. I forgot about... God damn it. Forgot about Peels. So wait just 1 minute. Of the utmost importance, surely. Actually. Anna Pick almost looks like Bellsprout. You know, I can see it a little bit. Alright, so let me get this one selected as well. That'll do for now. Alright, final attempt. Do we get anything from this route? That's a big fat no. And we need to get the fuck out of here. Okay. Alright, let's pick up a few essentials. I still don't have enough for a fucking potion. Go to other place? So that's probably the escape route. Alright. So now, let's take a look at what all we have here. Peels and a non. Peels is gonna require the most fucking work. However, we are also 2.5 hours into the stream. So there is very much a part of me that is tempted to call it here. But at the same time, what all did we even accomplish? Outside of getting some people killed. I mean, I could have us continue at the risk of potentially losing some of the friends we've just made. So, I'll tell you what. In between now and next week, I think I should put in a concerted effort to grind. Just fucking obsession with symmetry is driving me fucking up the walls. Fuck that. Alright, fine, whatever. Yeah, so I do think this probably should be where I call it for now. Wrote status to Elf's report. Now we are writing the report. Write the report. We sure did. We sure fucking did. Okay. So, mistakes were made. That's honestly just the summary of the stream. Mistakes were made. And I will do my damnedest to adequately account for those mistakes the next time we get into this. Which is, thankfully, a whole ass week away. But then again, I suppose I'm gonna have to, because that's when the real horror begins. Because next week is Halloween. It's going to be interesting. And I'll be honest, there's a part of me that's considering whether or not I should even continue with this run after Halloween. I kind of want to, just to see if I can, because I'm just that fucking stubborn. Because that's always helped me in the past, hasn't it? But I digress. I do appreciate each and every one of you for dropping by today. Or tonight. Time zones are bullshit. And I hope that you are looking forward to the next time I dip into this trifecta of just true fucking self-flagellation. Until that time comes, do yourselves all a favor. Don't be like me. And always remember to fucking think.